welcome to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. I'm your host, Ronnie, and today I'm going to be reviewing Dark Knight's Batman, the Dawnbreaker. So this is an issue I've been wanting to review for quite a bit. I want to cover all of the Dark Knight's metal issues as fast as possible, because let's face it, they're getting a lot of buzz right now. So without further ado, let's go on to the review. So Batman the Dawnbreaker opens up with Gotham City on Earth 32. Of course, you know the whole ordeal with Bruce Wayne's parents being murdered, except this time there's a whole exaggerated twist on it. Right after the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents, the ring from the Green Lantern Corps shows up and welcomes Bruce Wayne to the Green Lantern Corps. It's during this time of his parents' death, Bruce Wayne was not feeling anything. He wasn't even horrified or traumatized for that matter. All Bruce Wayne really cared about was killing that son of a bitch Joe Chill, or as I like to call him, Joe Schmuck. But the ring refuses to let Bruce Wayne use lethal force. He continues to push and force the ring to just obliterate the killer. Just by the thought of rage, anger, and revenge alone exceeds the ring's willpower, and out comes these dark, shadowy entities and kills Joe Chill. One of the coolest graphic panels I've seen in a Batman comic yet. You just see Bruce Wayne's killer burnt to a crisp with smoke coming out of the skull's eye sockets. So throughout the majority of this comic, Bruce Wayne was known as the Green Lantern in this universe in Gotham City. Except this Green Lantern kills without remorse and boundaries. Bruce Wayne goes around killing criminals, mostly very well-known familiar criminals that we know from Batman's rogues gallery, like Penguin and Scarecrow. He even kills Commissioner Gordon, and Commissioner Gordon is not a bad guy, he's just a detective who acknowledges Bruce Wayne's path of vengeance and murder. At this point, Bruce Wayne is willing to kill anybody who gets in his way. But it doesn't stop there. The whole Green Lantern Corps has been observing his behavior and his use of the power ring. The Green Lantern Corps makes an attempt to take away Bruce's ring, but he manages to conjure up some dark entities that he's created in darkness and effortlessly disposes them. From that point on, he didn't even want to be known as Bruce Wayne or Green Lantern. He wanted to be known as Batman the Dawnbreaker. You have to remember that Bruce Wayne still fell in that Batcave even in this universe. So he basically created this Batman persona to inflict fear into the hearts of criminals, but in the wrong way. He even has his own mantra, except it's the Dawnbreaker version of the Green Lantern Oath. It sounds brutal too, and it reads, "With darkness black, I choke the light, no brightness day escapes my sight. I turn the dawn to midnight, beware my power, Dawnbreaker's might." And just when he's at the peak of his role of executioner, all the darkness that's been consuming him from the beginning brings Bruce Wayne into this void where we're met with the other two amalgamations of Batman. You have the Red Death and the Murder Machine kneeling in the background, with this dark entity recruiting all the dark versions of Batman. Clearly there's something bigger going on, and I can't wait to see what it is. This comic ends with the Dawnbreaker arriving to Earth Zero, which is the first original Earth and the beacon of the multiverse. We're met with the original Green Lantern, who recognizes Dawnbreaker as Batman. Green Lantern tries to fight off Dawnbreaker but loses very quickly. This is the part where I was a bit disappointed, based on the fact that this fight with Green Lantern only lasted like about 2 comic panels. Green Lantern tries to fight the Dawnbreaker but instantly loses. Based on that fight, it's my understanding that Dawnbreaker is just OP, because he easily disposed Green Lantern. But luckily at the very last minute, Dr. Fate saved his life. Except Hal Jordan isn't sent back to Coast City. He's sent away somewhere else so the multiverse can be saved. My overall review and takeaway is that this comic really got to the point. It didn't hold back. It kept me invested because the pacing of this comic was just straight to the point and really quick. Now for some readers, it might be a problem because some people prefer a little extra substance to be good, but not so much exposition, because that can easily detract some readers. For me, this was a good comic, but it could have used a little more substance, and honestly it could have used a little more time and more room to breathe. Now I did like the pacing of the story, again to a certain extent, but I felt like it could have used a little more time for potential character development. I mean, this is just a one-shot, I don't know if it really needs character development. I love the artwork, great use of greens, rich blacks, and extraordinary detailed artwork, especially on the faces of this comic. The faces look amazing. The details are incredible. One of the best I've seen so far in these one-shots. My final verdict, there's definitely a few minor issues that might cause some eyebrows to rise, but the excitement and surprises are reasons enough to continue reading these issues. And for that, I'm going to give Batman the Dawnbreaker 4 out of 5 stars. Okay everyone, that was my review for Batman the Dawnbreaker. What did you think? Have you read the issue? Comment down below and let me know. Also, be sure to check out Comic Island for another perspective. I just recently joined them in this journey of comic book reviews. They're really great guys, and I'm really proud to be a part of their team. I just recently did a video for them called Understanding Firelord Surtur, so go on ahead and check that out. Please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.